Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty. In the last video we did the big ol' core hall mission and it took us like over an hour for the whole video in total, I'm pretty sure. It was a long mission, but a very understandably long one. And surprisingly enough, or at least very surprising to me, everything went pretty much according to plan. I thought 100% either Tychus was going to betray us or something else would get in the way and we wouldn't be able to reveal the truth about Mengsk's deeds and his crimes of the past and all that. But anyways, speaking of which, we're almost certainly going to have something about it pop up in the news here. So let's actually go ahead and see what we have in store for us on the good old telly.
Kate Lockwell here, live from Core Hall. There's rioting in the streets. Citizens are setting fire to government buildings to express their shock and anger at the startling revelations from earlier today.
Woot woot!
Johnny, what's the situation where you are?
I had a brother on Tarsonis. I had a brother there.
Right. Thanks for that, Donnie. Okay. Emperor Mengsk broadcast a statement earlier today. Unfortunately, UNN satellites were on lockdown at the time. Let's replay a bit of that.
This evidence has been falsified. The enemies of the Dominion will go to any length to soil my good reputation. These ruthless, slanderous attacks cannot...
At that point, the Emperor was shouted down. He's since retreated to his palace and refuses to speak to anyone. In this reporter's opinion, Emperor Mengsk has been revealed as a...
Well, if she wasn't fired before, she was probably fired then. I actually totally forgot the name of that male reporter, but I feel kind of bad for that dude. Like, of course he was kind of a scumbag and all, giving a very biased news, or working for, giving a very biased opinion in a very biased news group, company or whatever. But even then, no one deserves to lose a beloved member of their family, so I do feel bad for that guy. It's really hard to tell, but we actually got a media mogul up there? Oh yeah, UNN! Jim, Tychus brought this back as a keepsake. I thought it would look good in the cantina. We did it, Jim. The revolution has begun. Matt Horner. Oh, yeah, that is so freaking baller. Alright, I don't think we shouldn't have anything in the laboratory, but let's just go ahead and check down there anyways. Just in case there's anyone we need to talk to, does not appear so. Of course, we got no research from the previous mission, or at least if I remember correctly, we didn't get any. But regardless, there's nothing to actually upgrade to, so it doesn't matter at all. What's up, Swan?
You see? Told you I could build something better than that piece of crap, Odin.
Like that. That's the spirit, brother. Show 'em who's boss.
Got some work to do on the chassis still, but I got to thinking about upgrades and variants, you know? They ain't gonna be cheap, cowboy. Big honking thing like that never is. But they'll be worth it, you'll see.
That's what I like to hear. I'll take a look and see what's affordable.
Oh, man. So, my question is, was he saying that the Thors in general are never gonna be cheap because they are super expensive units, or if he was talking about the upgrades in general? I presume the upgrades in general, so hopefully they won't be more expensive than the usual one. But I gotta say, no, that's just the Vulture again. I thought so. Let's, like, click these. I don't know if that will make him stop flashing. Okay, finally! I'm sick of having the thing, like, flashing and thinking, is there a new unit in there? Oh, nope, it's just the Vultures again. Oh, man. Even if these are freaking expensive, I am sure they are going to be worth it, because it's the freaking Thor! It's the Thor! You can't get any better than the Thor! It's Arnold! Arnold Schwarzenegger, big Goliath, unit of destruction and doom. Looks like one of them's going to be straight up for the barrage, so that'll be, interesting. Or, no, barrage was what was in the Odin, the strike, or whatever it was called. Okay! Stuns central targets and does massive area damage, so basically it just increases the range? Oh, so you can barrage bunkers without them being able to fight back? That's an instant kill on a bunker. Like, even if they had an SCV there to heal it, if it wasn't in the range to get killed by the barrage cannon, I'm pretty sure that the barrage would still destroy that thing if it is just like one SCV healing it. Before they would be able to do anything. So that is insanely powerful. That might be what we'll have to get first. But let's see what this is. Immortality Protocol. Destroyed Thors can be rebuilt in the field. So does that mean that their carcass will just, like, remain? Oh my god, that is so freaking expensive. Oh, look at it! Look at it! Is it auto-repairing itself? What is this? What is this? Grants the ability, effect, destroyed Thors can be reactivated in the field. Now offers an uploadable Thor model that can repair itself. They repair themselves. Holy cow! To full working condition in the hull, if the hull remains intact. This repair process is a fraction of the cost of building the Thor. Oh, okay, so it actually does also cost minerals. And it allows you to quickly reactivate the Thor that is destroyed in the field. The question that I have then, obviously we can't really see whether or not this is the case in this cutscene here, but I wonder if it actually can be killed for good while it's repairing itself. I would imagine it can be. Like, does that trigger immediately when it's dying? Or is that something that happens like, is that something like the stim packs where you have to activate it yourself and you have to do it before the Thor actually dies? I would guess that that's a bit more likely. That is still really good though, because what that means is, if we got like, of course if the Thor isn't fighting solo, whether he's with an army of other Thors or just an army of other units, what we can do is, once he starts getting low, just heal him up, and then have all the other units basically clear everyone out while he gets himself back to full working condition. But I think we will get the barrage cannon. I just want to double check one more time, make sure that there's nothing else we would want to get more than that. Upgrading the Vikings would be really nice, and or the Wraiths. And I really want to get the fire suppression system, but we still just have SCVs to heal, so I don't think we need to worry about that anytime soon. I'm gonna get the barrage cannon only because of the fact that that's something that we can't like deal with otherwise. That's just a straight up upgrade. While of course, while the Immortality Protocol is insanely good, we could just have an SCV there to back him up and make sure that he's constantly healed. So we're gonna get the upgrade to the barrage cannon. I think that's gonna be a good setup for that. And then let's go ahead and see what's up on the bridge. I thought Tychus would be chilling up here. I wasn't entirely sure. Let's talk to him first, since he's usually one of the first people that we have a nice little word with.
Well, so you're thinking about giving up this life of luxury and becoming a professional broadcaster?
Oh, regular folks just ain't ready for the raw sex appeal I'd unleash into the great little lives. I reckon my niche is right here with you, old buddy. Right to the end.
I'm glad you're part of all this, Tychus. You did real good today.
Tychus is such a funny man. I really, really love this guy. I hope he doesn't betray us, because I want him to stay part of our crew. He's so funny. He, like, really likes talking about, like, women and his sex appeal, but honestly, who doesn't like a man who does nothing but talk about his sex appeal, especially when he's stuck in a suit? So, really, if I was to let you guess, he is, like, a disgusting mess in there. Like, he hasn't showered in weeks, honestly, maybe even like a month's time or more. I don't know how much time has passed through the game so far. But yeah, he hasn't showered in forever, and still, I'm not sure if he's able to like use the toilet on this thing. I don't know if he just has like a draining system, or if like that little codpiece there opens up and lets his little dipsy doodle dandy out to go ahead and take a tinkle or whatever. I don't know. I don't know, whatever. I still love Tychus no matter what, no matter how much he might smell. What's up, Porner?
So, Matt, you planning another strike against Mengsk?
Not just yet, sir. I figured we need to focus on the Zerg first. Overthrowing Mengsk won't mean anything if we can't beat them.
True. Freedom ain't worth squat if Kerrigan kills us all, that's for sure. Guess Mengsk can wait.
Yeah, I really would like to have our efforts focus on Mengsk, but of course it is one of those things where, oh shoot, we're down to only one mission tree. That is interesting. Where Kerrigan is just way too much of a problem to be ignored, so we definitely need to deal with handling that issue before she overruns the entire galaxy. And almost certainly this is probably going to be a mission that might connect with her, seeing as she was after the last piece of the artifact or relic or whatever it was called. Almost certainly going to have a run-in with her here, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Mobius wants us to go after another artifact on some dead world called Zill. Apparently they sent in a specialist team, but they lost contact with them 2 days ago. Their bad luck, I guess. Figure we'll get hazard pay for this one.
Alright, and siege tanks as well. As I mentioned, honestly, I'm not all that excited about getting siege tanks, mainly because of the fact that I'm bad at their micro. I think I'm decent with, like, most other units, but siege tanks, I just don't like their playstyle. They're super good. I don't like them. Maybe after we check out their upgrades, we might consider using them, but for me, now, nah. The farthest I would get in regards to, like, the vehicle kind of thing for upgrades would be Thor's and Diamondbacks, I think, because those Diamondbacks are so freaking nice. We'll use siege tanks a lot in this mission, and I'll try to do the best I can with, like, microing them, of course, since they're the main unit for it. But I also would like to go back and use, start using some of the units we haven't used for a while, or ones we barely touched on, like the Ghost. We actually haven't used a single Ghost. We only used Nova in that one mission, so there's still a lot for us to go ahead and explore and mess around with. But anyways, let's check out this cutscene here. This cutscene here.
This place is a morgue. Whatever used to live in these ruins up and died millions of years ago. Before they went missing, the Mobius team reported artifact radiation emanating from that big old hunk of rock over yonder. They brought a big damn laser drill to burn the way in.
Laser drill? That thing's a monster. If the Mobius team had access to that kind of hardware, I hate to think about what could have wiped them out.
Reckon we'll find out soon enough, partner.
Alright, I wonder if this mission is gonna have like a boss monster per se then. That would be pretty fun. I actually, since I am much more familiar with Heart of the Swarm than I am with this game, I actually do know that there is at least one, like, and this is obviously being put in quotes because this is like a top-down, real-time strategy game, but there is at least one boss monster in that game, so that would be pretty cool if we end up having to face something that, like, we have to build like a whole army of units just to take down one enemy or something like that. I mean, I guess we've kind of fought something a little bit similar to that in this game, and that would be those 3 Guardian statues that were in that the last mission that we had, on Monolith? Was that the Monolith mission? I don't think it was. It might have, no, I think it was Monolith. Yeah, that one. But anyways.
Watch your corners, boys. We don't know who cleaned this place out.
Alright, looks like we're actually getting started with a small screw? That is not what I meant to say at all. With a small crew for this one, so that'll be interesting. Stimpaks! They take forever to get to us, so I think this is honestly like one of the best cases to use the Stimpaks. Oh, get back, man, get back! Get back! Oh, okay, good. Then let's wait a little bit, let all of our dudes get healed, because obviously, since we barely have any of them, best case scenario would be for us not to lose any of them. Where are you going, buddy? Go ahead and stay with the rest of the group. Moving on up to the east side.
Hold up there. Those Protoss cannons will tear us a new one if we try to advance. Swan, you promised me siege tanks. Where are they?
Settle down, hotshot. They're coming. These babies will knock those cannons down from a nice, safe distance.
Oh, yeah. Swan, you promised me siege tanks. Where are my siege tanks? That's like what I imagine Jim Raynor was really thinking, or I don't know. That's basically, that's just what I wish she said, because that would be the world's greatest thing. Can you guys like attack those instead? Because honestly, that's the much smarter thing to attack, because then the energy will be taken down for those two jabronis, so we won't have to deal with them. In fact, actually, honestly, at this point, we could just send all of our Marines in too, seeing as they were low enough health, but
Work just like the old ones. When you put them in siege mode, they get increased range and firepower. They can't move in siege mode, so if you need to reposition them, just switch them back into tank mode. You got it?
It's not gonna be an upgrade. Oh, they're just showing. Oh, they're like trying to teach you how to use them. Okay, I see.
That Protoss stalker before it even gets close to us.
Take him down, bros! Take him down, jabronis! Alright, so let's go ahead and send the rest of our dudes in, I suppose. Because, yeah, we can have our dudes fight. There's, honestly, oh, there's more of them! Okay, that's the problem. I was gonna say, honestly, I don't think that Stalker would be even able to, kill any of our dudes going solo mode on us. But of course, if there were actually a couple more of them, they would, be a little bit more at risk than I originally thought, but even then, I honestly don't think it would be all that bad. There's a base over there. I wonder if we're gonna start setting up home here. Oh no! Oh, we're probably going to inhabit this place.
Mobius base local net accessed. Decrypting security overrides.
Yeah!
Control of base structures to you, Commander.
Yeah! Oh, nice! I was wondering if the like command center upgrade was going to show up on that thing.
174 gigawatts. The power of the sun at your fingertips. Now get it aimed at that door and let's get going.
It just shoots over like that? That's so cool!
Drilling will take some time, but there's no other way into the temple. Sir, the Tal'Darim are mobilizing their forces against us.
So we set a perimeter and protect the drill until we're through. Just glad we've got siege tanks.
I agree, my good sir. Maybe because, I'm gonna guess that since we have siege tanks, they won't have any anti-air method of, fighting us. That's not really a safe guess. So hopefully I'm not going to be kind of screwing myself over here. But let's go ahead. Oh, actually, wait, we have two methods of anti-air combat. Okay. Never mind. Then, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. Basically, what I was going to say is because of that, I'm gonna guess that we won't need to set up any bunkers. I think we still will go with the idea of not building any bunkers, and we will just do only siege tanks. Look at this guy! That guy looks awesome! I like the siege tank dude, if nothing else. Let's get a bunch of our dudes ready to go as well. They will actually work as a scouting party, I think, to go ahead and fight other enemy dudes before they can come and try to mess with our day or anything like that. Let's get 2 siege tanks going. Then I think beyond that, we'll also get 2 or 3 of them to go down bots, because basically I didn't finish my thought. But what I want to do is we will
Sir, I've managed to access what's left of the Mobius Expedition sensor net. I'll route it through your map so you can see what the Tal'Darim are up to.
Oh really? Hello there, Mr. Guardian. I mean, Stalker, not Guardian, what am I saying? Man, this shields thing actually goes pretty fast. Oh, I don't have enough minerals, okay. Let's go ahead and start getting down on building some of those things up and running. But what I'm going to do is, I think basically for ground unit defenses, I think I'm just gonna stick entirely with using siege tanks. Because, you know, we just got siege tanks. We need to use them. But just to make sure that we can be defended against air attacks, we will get some missile turrets set up. Probably build one like right there. One over there, and then a couple additional ones on the bottom of the map as well. Just to make sure that we'll be safe and secured in case of any enemy attacks. Honestly, it's also probably a very smart idea, for us to get, make sure that there's some SCVs, ready to start repairing those guys if they ever need it, or just in case they ever need it, if nothing else. So, that's gonna be probably the last, no, you know what, let's build, like, a nice big ol' army of siege tanks. We'll plan on having, I'd say 3 of them on each side. I think that would be good. A second one to go right down there, and then probably another one just to be plopped right there up on the northern side. I gotta say, looking at those 2 defensive positions, I think I do definitely prefer this one a lot more than the bottom side, because this one looks a little bit more split apart and clumsy, I would even say. But you know, we'll work our way through all of that. I'm hoping we don't have to find any artifacts or anything on this mission. Honestly, at this point, I would guess that we don't. Because if we do, I would think that, there would be the little, like, symbol right there. So, we will go ahead and try to, take down the enemies as much as we can, while also making sure that we have, secure defenses to, make sure that we won't get completely wrecked if the enemies end up coming to us after our armies are destroyed by them. But I do, basically what I'm saying is we'll make sure that we have a good defense while still using units to go ahead and attack the enemy's armies, just to go ahead and check for those Easter eggs, because I always like doing a good job of making sure that we don't miss any secrets, especially since I think we might have missed one in like a mission or 2 ago, and I really feel bad about that. I want to find like everything in the game, but sometimes it's just, you know, hard. Can we make Control Group 2 and just have it be nothing? Apparently we can't do that. That's a little bit unfortunate. We're getting 3 of these guys to build supply depots because, you know what, why the hell not just have them do some random job on the side? Oh, you need to go to the bottom, buddy. Yeah! Destroy them all! Oh no! Oh! Got so close to taking a little bit of damage there, but of course, ended up being perfectly okay, as we always do, because we are freaking baller status. Okay, so now that thing is built, so let's go ahead and get these 2 guys running on in there, and then this new guy, who's like the solo worker there, can go ahead and continue working on any of those projects. Man, we got a lot of stalkers coming along trying to like mess with our bee's knees, so that's a little bit frightening. I think we should... Oh, shoot. Actually, here. You, SCB buddy, go ahead and start healing that guy. Honestly, maybe we should actually build 2 more siege tanks, because, looks like we might actually be in a bit of a need for a bit more defenses. Once this guy, though, is finished repairing that guy, which it looks like his job for that has been done, let's go ahead and start going ahead and building those anti-air defenses that I said I would. Probably only need 2 up top. I was thinking of building 3, but as long as we make sure that there's an SCV at the top and the bottom to make sure that all the things are, all of our siege tanks and anti-air turrets are being repaired in good time. Oh shoot! We got some Darkseers? Stalkers? What are those guys? What are those guys called? I don't know if I've told you guys about this, but I actually have a list that I look at to make sure that I say all the names right.
This will not be borne by the faithful.
Sir, those are Protoss Archons. If they get too close, our men won't stand a chance.
Okay, Protoss Archons.
Giving you manual control of the laser drill. See if you can
Whoa!
Protoss.
Really?
All right, you heard the man. Swing that laser around. We can use it to drive back the Protoss.
Oh! Oh my lord! This is the coolest thing I've ever seen! Oh my lord! We get this giant laser cannon to fight our enemies with now! Okay, well that's pretty cool. Archons, though? I don't remember those guys being called, like, Archons or something. Here, I'm still gonna look at my list just because I want to make sure I know. Oh yeah, there's High Templars. No, they are Archons! Okay, I actually had no idea the name of that thing, apparently. Okay, we need our final siege tank dude is gonna be joining in here to... Oh, wait, no, that's 4 right there. Okay, you go into siege tank mode, and then you get down bottom with the rest of these guys down here, and you're going to go ahead and attend to helping them out and making sure that they do a good job of succeeding and doing well in all of their efforts. You actually, let's first mess with this guy. We'll build another supply depot. Because our people need their good old houses to live in. Because you know what, if you don't got a house to live in, then what's the point of living? Just well, actually, that sounds absolutely horrible for me. That's like me saying, oh, that homeless people don't have anything to live for. Because they don't really have a house to live in, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and take down that Archon. Suck it, jabroni! Suck it! You know what, let's just have the laser cannon go back to its main business right there. I was gonna say it could actually go back to helping with that fight, but I don't think that's much of a point. Honestly, let's go ahead and build 2 more siege tanks. We're gonna get the world's greatest defense. I really hope that they don't start attacking us with air units. But you know what, just in case, let's just build an army of Marines.
The laser drill has breached the door's outer layer.
Oh, look at that, look at that! That is like the Phantom Menace Star Wars laser beam going through a blast door to break it open kind of look there. That looks really, really cool. I like that a lot. You get back to your regular business, my good sir. Almost certainly, yeah, I was about to say almost certainly the turret down bottom has been finished, so let's build just another anti-air right there, and then I think that SCV can be finished with his job. Siege tank, you're the final one going up top, so can we... Here, let's place him right there then, and have him go ahead and go into siege mode. And then this guy is going to be our very, very, very final siege tank. We'll move him right down there, and I think that's going to be, like, more than enough to go ahead and secure our bases and make sure that we maintain our safety and all that.
Damn it. Air units, nothing. Those are transports. Use the laser to knock them down fast.
Jim Raynor went like ultimate, like a cowboy southerner status right there. That was weird. He was like, gosh darn it, those are transports. We need to get rid of those things super quick. I don't know, that's what it felt like he was sounding to me. Here, we need to build more anti-air defenses then. I think 3 of them up top should be enough. Just, you know what, we're gonna go ultimate defense status. So I think there actually is nothing wrong with building 4 of them on each side. So that means we're actually going to build 2 more over there as well, because I'm not sure if that one's going to have a significant impact on defensing us. Unfortunately, to me, it's kind of looking like at this point that that one and that air defense and not that one, but these 3 missile turrets might actually be useless, because if if all of the enemy Air Force attacks are actually just going to be coming up from here, and it's just going to be mainly used for dropping off units, then there isn't really much of any point for us to kind of
Protoss relics in the area. I'm marking them on your map.
Oh shoot, so there totally are Protoss relics. Okay. So we need to go ahead and work towards getting those things.
Blast them free with a laser drill. I bet Stedman would love to study them.
Oh shoot! Okay, so we gotta blast those with the drill? Let's go ahead and do that then. We totally want to get those things. So we'll ignore actually... Wait, what are you doing? Drill! No! Drill! What? Oh, it needs to be visible? Butts McGee. Okay, you know what, then for the time being, honestly, let's just do that. Grab our drill. Actually, it's just F3, so let's do it the easy way. Fire at all will, or fire with all fire ability. That's not gonna last very long. Missile turret, fire! Shoot it! Ah, you freaking silly thing. Okay, whatever. We've got this attack force right here. Honestly, I think if we're gonna have this attack force, we might as well actually use it, and seeing as it's just 1 small turret in there, I don't think it should be all that hard for these guys to actually break their way through. And, in addition to that, I honestly don't think the enemies are actually really going to attack us while we're doing this. You need to get back! Oh, thank God he actually lived. That was a little bit close, or at least a bit of a closer call than I would have liked it to be. Honestly, we could just go ahead and continue maintaining this attack group, and maybe we should just, build a couple more medics to make sure that they're able to survive. So let's go ahead and get 2 more medics. I don't think we'll need any more than 2 medics to make sure that that attack force is basically good to go for maybe even the rest of the game. So or not the rest of the game, the rest of this mission. So now let's go ahead and grab that Protoss relic. Awesome sauce. There's 2 more of those to go, both of them being on the bottom of the map, so we'll definitely want to make sure that we get those. Oh, shoot! I didn't realize that this is just a straight-up unutilized, like, mineral deposit. Hopefully we won't feel the need to expand there, because I don't think I want to expand there, to be completely honest here. In the meantime, let's just grab that 1 medic and just have that medic join the rest of the crew as we move everyone down there. We're getting pretty close to blowing our way through the rest of the door, but, oh, okay, we've got more of those Archons, so let's actually use the laser to get rid of those. While we can, Medic Lady, you can go ahead and join the rest of them down there. We need to grab the laser cannon and have it focus on that other Archon again, even though, actually, I don't think it's gonna matter all that much. Oh, shoot! The Archon isn't getting into range! I don't think it was all that helpful or necessary, but I feel good in doing that. Man, those things are starting to take quite a bit of a beating, which is a bit unfortunate, but I think they'll be perfectly okay. Stim packs ahoy! Make sure that we take that thing down super, super quick before our Marauder is able to be destroyed. And then let's go F3. Start taking you down, big old boy. Okay, good. The door isn't being attacked anymore. Just wanted to kind of verify that we were still dealing damage to that thing. Is there anything? Oh, wait. Stay in range. Actually, the other one is just right there? Man, these 2 are super close to each other. Let's actually grab you and send you up over there for starters. Hopefully there aren't defenses and I'm throwing that guy into his death. No, it actually doesn't look like it. Cool. That gives us like an extra second of time to be able to take that thing down. Honestly, I think we could go ahead and leave that 1 dude there and move the rest of these guys out to maybe even go ahead and get to work on some assaulting enemies. This siege tank needs to be set up ready to go. Okay, you know what, actually, let's use these guys as part of the fight. They might get taken down, but that's okay. We can always build more. This is just going to give us some nice extra defensive capabilities. My god, Archons are strong. I didn't think they were quite that hefty, but apparently they are a very, very, very big threat. So we need to build ourselves... Actually, you know what? We used like 1,000,000 Thors in the last video. Let's not use Thors. It's been way too long since we got to work on Diamondbacks, so let's build 2 more Marauders, put them right there, and then the rest will be Marines, and then I think we'll go ahead and do an army of Diamondbacks, because I love Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are just way, way, way too cool. I love them. I love them. Love them like I love my own, I don't know. I was gonna say my own son, but I don't have a son, so I don't know what the point of that would be.
The laser drum is now cutting through the door's thermal barrier.
Oh, let's check that out. Suck it, thermal barrier. Suck it. Suck it. That is awesome for us. Okay, so you, my good sir, could go ahead and grab that Protoss research. Join the rest of your good old pals and friends over there. Now that those 2 turrets are finished. Let's move our SCV right there, so he should be able to keep a good eye on everyone. Just make sure that he does heal. Oh no! Ah! I trapped an SCV. That sucks. Okay, well, we could build a starport and basically grab a medevac and pull him out of there. But you know what? It really doesn't matter. This guy, he's gonna live a horrible life stuck there for the rest of eternity, so we might as well just take him out of his misery.
Sir, more air units inbound.
Alright, here they come! Oh shoot, those are defensive ones! We need to really get an SCV out there. Run! Run! Okay, cool. There's, oh my god, so many air units! Okay, we actually totally do need additional air defenses on the side. All of them were taken down in bot, and all of them were taken down up top. Awesome. Maybe we don't need additional air defenses? I'm not sure. If we do, then I guess we'll just have to suck it, because I don't think we're gonna build anymore. I think we're perfectly fine the way we are. Here come our Diamondbacks, our glorious and all-powerful Diamondbacks. Let's get more of those going. And in fact, you know what? I want to build one more SCV. Actually, we don't even need to. Here, you go ahead and build us another engineering bay. Yeah, I thought no, it's right there. Okay, never mind. I mean factory, not engineering bay. We've actually got an engineering bay right there. That's a horrible spot. I think we might need to move this siege tank. I put that in a bad spot. But honestly, even if we need to move that siege tank, that's not much of an issue. I really want to go on an assault against these guys. Diamondbacks are probably not the best thing for that at all, actually, in hindsight. But you know what? It's been way too long since I used any Diamondbacks. And I love the Diamondbacks. They're so cool. They're so awesome. I just love them. And look at this guy. He's wearing like a weird, funky cyber suit with like the beams of light that come on the side of his helmet. I don't know. The way that I want to imagine this is that's actually like a virtual reality helmet. And this guy, like someone put him into that thing, and they actually told him, "No, buddy, you're actually just playing a video game. You're not in any danger at all. You're just playing a video game, bro." And so he's like, "Oh man, this is such a cool video game, going around killing people and stuff like that. Like I'm like Omegatron, destroyer of worlds, beating up all these jerkwad enemies that are surrounding me." Ah! Okay, all it is moving a siege tank. That's not much of an issue. I'm just mad at myself for putting myself in the position where I do need to move that siege tank. But anyways, it's just simply building another addition to the factory, so that's not really all that bad. With those two things working together, we should have the ultimate defense against any Diamondback force. I mean, we should have the ultimate, glorious, almighty, giant army of Diamondbacks. So I think we're honestly pretty much going to be, like, unstoppable. I mean, granted, the Diamondbacks can't fight air units, so that's our big flaw in our attack here. But they're cool. They're cool, and really, that's all that you need. We need to build more supply depots. Build me more houses, my glorious and all-powerful man. Okay, you guys aren't doing anything, so we need to go ahead and, like, just get to super-duper work with supply depots with these guys. Because, you know what? Why the hell not? We've got a lot of Vespian. We're probably going to run out before too long, though. And while it's not the best place for them to be, honestly, I think we actually can just build,
Thermal barrier breached.
Yes!
The laser drill is now cutting through the core.
Oh, yeah! Oh, look at its health.
Legacy of the gods. Destroy them.
No! Don't destroy me. I'm your friend. I don't want to cause you any harm. But anyways, we could actually go ahead and grab these guys and build some more refineries back here. Because honestly, I don't think they'll be in all that much danger. And even if they are, it's, to be completely honest, they're SCVs. Like, we could just build more. Like, they're not gonna be, it's not gonna be all that bad losing all those guys. Especially at this point in the game, like, we don't need to worry at all. Let's go ahead and grab all these guys and start bringing them out on their assault. They could go ahead and levy a good old hand with the fight right here. They're all gonna die, or at least a good number of them are, because I'm throwing them out in front of the siege tanks. Kind of giving our siege tanks some nice extra defense, but you know what? Oh god, they've got Colossus! Or Colossus, well, it's only one. They've got a Colossus. That is really scary, so I guess that means all those guys are just dead, so I'm sorry. That's the letter that I'm sending to, like, the husbands and wives who were family members to our glorious and almighty troops there. Just like in I'm sorry message, because really, I hate to be mean, but what else is there to be said? They died with honor, fighting, they died in the most ballsy way, if nothing else, standing up to one of the scariest and most terrifying units in the entire StarCraft universe, to be completely honest. Base is under attack? That's because they're attacking our turret, okay, I see. Alright, well, we don't have all that much time to go out on a big assault, and I don't think there's any question that our siege tanks are going to be enough to take down our enemies. So let's move our Diamondbacks out, get ready for a big old huge Diamondback like attack out on these enemy forces. Maybe we'll be able to put a little bit of a dent in their base. Like I mentioned before, really, Diamondbacks are not the optimal unit for this at all. Oh god, but they'll be good for this. They'll at least be good for kiting these poor little guys, these wee little enemies. They're not going to even stand a chance. Silly zealots, you thought that you could oppose the almighty power of my Diamondbacks, but really, you never stood a chance. You never stood a little bit of you never stood the smallest inkling of a chance against all of our Diamondback glorious forces. Oh, awesome! The stalkers are following us. I really want to do away with that anti-air guy. Man, Diamondbacks are so cool. If only they could also attack anti-air, but then they'd be the most broken unit in the entire game. So I'm really excited for Void's, the Legacy of the Void, though. That's the sad thing. Part of me kind of wishes you could play as the Terran in Legacy of the Void, because there's that new unit that's essentially like a Diamondback, but he can attack anti-air if I'm correct.
Air units heading your way. These guys just won't give up. Stick it to them, boys.
Alright, looks like we got some anti-air dudes coming in. I think we'll be able to handle them perfectly fine. Hopefully that actually means that all the air units will be distracted, so they won't be able to go ahead and counter our good old Diamondbacks back here. Okay, backing up, dudes. Make sure that they do not take any damage. Our base is gonna handle everything perfectly fine. And actually looking. Oh, now there's an air. Run. We can't do anti-air. We can't fight that kind of a. We can't fight that enemy assault. They're too powerful for us. Too mighty and strong. But anyways, back home at base, everything is actually going 100% perfectly fine. Oh, hello, stalkers! Having a fine day there? Nice to see that you guys are gonna get totally wrecked by our Diamondbacks, because they're just way too strong for you. Let's grab those 4 and move them out to join our group as well. We're getting super close to taking down the rest of this door. I think once the door is destroyed, I think that's just the end of the mission. I don't think we need to put anyone in there to grab the relic, but even if we do, I think I think all these Diamondbacks will be able to hold out perfectly fine. Actually, let's just back up a second, make sure that everything. Oh yeah, it's not even a question if everything is going to be fine with that. They're just. Our Diamondbacks are just way. Oh no! That is way too much to deal with, especially with some of it being anti-air. Oh, suck it, Archon, suck it! You didn't even stand a chance, bro. Never even stood a chance. And you guys get back in there, get back to the mission at hand. They still have their air unit. What are those guys called? I don't know what those air units are called. I don't see them on the list. Where are those guys? Unless they're Phoenixes, but the photo of the Phoenix have like the wings extended. No, they totally are Phoenixes. Or Phoenix Eye, or whatever you'd want to call it with those. I guess they could just extend out their wings? That's probably some kind of alternate attack. So that's pretty interesting. Obviously I don't really have any idea how those units actually work. Oh, Colossi are so freaking terrifying! I hate Colossus, but that is honestly the 2 best parts about playing as the Protoss once Legacy of the Void comes out is going to be using Colossus or Colossi, whatever you'd want to call them, and carriers, because those are my 2 favorite units on the Protoss army. And frickin' motherships, I gotta say. Motherships are just way too baller to be ignored. At this point, we might just want to throw our Diamondbacks in there. Yeah, let's just throw them in, see how much damage they're going to be able to do. I think they're honestly going to get... Oh no! They're wrecking the enemy! We just have way too many units! Destroy their probes! Yes! Yes! Suck it! Your turrets aren't gonna be able to be useful when when all of your probes are gone. We could actually destroy that thing before it's even built. Man! Man! Let's destroy their nexus or whatever those gateway. Let's destroy their gateway because we don't want them doing a gateway shenanigans. Actually, we should take out their air support units. That's probably the smart way to handle all that. That thing still has power? I'm surprised, to be completely honest. You get back in there. Unfortunately, our Diamondback Circa gets slowly dwindled down and destroyed by these enemy units here. But you know what? They're doing so much damage, it doesn't even matter at all. They are just wrecking our enemies. Wait, burn them? You're not gonna burn us, are they? I don't want those guys to burn us if they plan to burn us. They could burn us in, like, the not metaphorical sense, but, well, actually, no, it is metaphorical. They could burn us in the metaphorical sense and be like, hey, your mother's so ugly, she, had sex with a Zerg or something like that. I don't know. Or she was only able to marry a Zerg or, have sex with a Zerg. That's a metaphorical, burn that I can accept from these dudes.
For now, word of this sacrilege will echo across the stars. Jade's Radar. The day of reckoning draws near.
These artifacts of yours seem real popular, Titus.
What do we care? As long as the pay's good.
Really?
I'd say getting vaporized by the Tal'Darim definitely counts as diminishing returns.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way we're getting paid for this. That's definitely what my hunch in the last episode has to be right. I think these relics are totally what Tychus's job for Mengsk is, or what Mengsk sent Tarkus to go ahead and do for him. Kill 20 enemy units while with the laser drill in the mission. Okay. A little bit unfortunate that we didn't get that, but honestly, I don't think there was really much of any reason to. We got all the Protoss relics, got all the research. That is freaking awesome for us. So, hopefully we'll be able to unlock some more Protoss research because it's the world's coolest thing. In the meantime, we've got a good old cutscene for us to witness, so let's see what's at hand. Zeratul! Oh! The subtitles spoiled it, but Zeratul!
Zeratul.
I have pierced the veil of the future and beheld only oblivion. Yet one spark of hope remains. You will hold her life in your hands. And though justice demands that she die for her crimes, only she can save us.
Wait a second. You're talking about Kerrigan. It's been 4 years. You show up out of nowhere.
Time is short. You must understand. The answers you seek lie within. Study it well. The fate of creation hangs in the balance.
No, come back, Zeratul!
Nice to see you too.
You'd make the coolest expansion to our group. Oh man, I just want to hope that he was just backing up to like use the toilet or something.
Before. Supposedly they allow you to relive another person's memories. For Zeratul's uncovered. He was desperate for me to see it too. Well, here goes nothing.
Alright! Well, that's probably gonna have another cutscene associated with it, but we will leave that to the next video. Zeratul is gone. There's no way he's chilling with us, but I'm still gonna imagine that he was just backing up because he's like, Raynor, it was a long trip and I had to get here in a hurry. I need to go use the John. I'll be back to explain more in a bit. I'll see you soon, love. Hugs and kisses. I'll be right back. See you in a bit. But of course he's not going to be chilling with us. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's all he has to say for us in this entire game. But hopefully we'll see more of him because I just love Zeratul so much. He's like the world's coolest guy. But anyways, I think our time is up for this video. So thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, and or subscribing if you have not. I am the EggScrambledGamer, and I will see you all next time.